Hi, welcome back. Well, today was election day. I'm not going to say who I voted for, but the person has one of these on their collar in their speeches. So, all right, today I got Elk Valley Brewing Sunset Saison. I'm not quite sure the ABV. My phone's on the charger. I will put it right here if I find it. I did kill a few of these this last Friday, which I think was 2 days old or so when I got it. I don't know. I threw away the pack that had the date on it. But I killed a few of them during a Blog Talk Radio. I decided I need to calm down and save one at least. So, all right. Don't know much about the beer. I've just had a few of them. Alrighty. It says, I love a Saison in a can, and I believe you will too. Sunset Saison is all about the classic characterful yeast and not the funk. With a simple grain bill, the yeast is allowed to shine for us all to enjoy. So sit back and relax in your favorite spot. Enjoy. Cheers. Okay. One thing I didn't realize that I saw today, I did hear this back in June, but I thought it was actually part of the 791 bill. And then when 791 died, I didn't see it anywhere in 792. But one was a proposition to sell, I guess have liquor stores open on Sundays, something like that. And then be able to drink out in public. Don't know. I just saw that involved beer, so I was like, yes. Got in the rough toe glass. Smells like a lighter Saison. There are some that are really heavy on the yeast, and this doesn't seem that heavy. Alright, let's get into it. I do know I like the ones that I had on Blog Talk. I killed 4 of them in like an hour or so. Easy drink. And really, it wasn't that bad of a price. I think a 6-pack was like right around $11. I mean, some people might be like, that's expensive for a 6-pack. I think I said 6-pack. Yeah, it was a 6-pack. That might be expensive for a 6-pack for low ABV. Like, well, apparently you don't watch much of my videos, because honestly, I even said yesterday on that Elk Valley Whiskey Barrel Nemesis, I don't give a shit what the ABV is. I drink beer for the flavor. Like I've had some whiskey barrel aged beers that are sitting, I think one of the Kentucky ales or some shit I had. I believe it was below 8%, and I know it's sitting a beer to compare to, but like Busch or Budweiser or whatever has that tequila stave aged or whatever the fuck it is. It's like 6%. I mean, we gave that a good score, but that's because it said what it was. I mean, there was no bullshit. I mean, if you go into it and say, I don't like it, that tastes like tequila, you're an idiot, so. Real good, easy drink. Do see myself getting some of these again. Alright. Let's see if it's any different in the can. Nah. So, I mean, it'd be good for any food, honestly, any food. Especially something lighter, some steamed veggies, something to go with washing down a good meatloaf, maybe some spaghetti, maybe not a heavily spiced spaghetti or something with Italian sausage in it. This would be good for anything that's not really heavy on flavor as a compliment. Dessert, no. Maybe have this as a substitute to like a Corona or something. If you could have some nachos, be good with that. Maybe something with a good heat, a little kick of spice to it. I keep some dehydrated bits of jalapenos. I always throw them on my food. This would be awesome with that. Really solid beer. Make sure I got it all out. And there is some stuff at the bottom of it. Some people don't like getting the sediment. I honestly try to get as much as I can. I mean, it's flavor. It's the concentrate. Put the shit in there. I mean, you can kind of see it. It's kind of floating around, kind of gross looking, but I honestly don't care. I mean, there are some of those Belgians that they don't suggest you do it. What I'll typically do with those is just completely don't give a shit about the instructions and just, give it a good swirl and pour it in anyway. Because really with a lot of Belgians, I don't get a whole bunch of flavor, so I mean, more is better. I've had a good amount of Saisons, session ales, whatever you want to call them. Some have been bitter, some have been dry. This has a little bit of bitterness, no dryness whatsoever. I've literally had bottled water that's made me drier than drinking this. There's really no other info on it. So I'm guessing Elk Valley is going to be getting their own brewery. I don't know. Like when I went and got that Nemesis, that's the first time I've ever been to Mustang. I honestly didn't know they were in Mustang's brewery, so I guess they were having Mustang make their beer, or he was doing it in Mustang. I don't know. Maybe someone will correct me. But I was talking to the owner yesterday on Facebook, and they're going to be making another whiskey barrel Nemesis. I'm not going to give the flavors out. That's not my job to do that. So it does sound damn good. I was suggesting like an orange chocolate, because he said it's going to be another whiskey barrel aged, and I thought that would be fucking amazing. But it wasn't it. I will say that the flavor does sound pretty damn good for being a winter drink, a good winter sipper. Something that I think I would not review cold strictly because of the flavors that are in it. I'll probably let it sit out, get to about maybe low 40s, mid 40s before I crack it open and enjoy another 750 bottle. Yeah, I really like this. Definitely, I'll get it again. Grab a couple of 6-packs and sit down with some friends or something. Go out and not shoot guns. That's not safe. Probably going shooting this weekend. I mentioned this before in a VR for Ebomey for his AR giveaway. We didn't get to go shooting this last weekend or the weekend before or whatever it was. Abe, which is the guy from Africa, his uncle got a car wreck, so he had to go handle that. So we'll probably go shoot this Saturday. So it'll be me, DeMontre, and Abe. He's gonna make some traditional African food, chicken kidneys and something else. I'm down with it. DeMontre's not, so DeMontre's gonna, I think, smoke something ham or something. So put the last rounds through my Hive extended base plates for my Glock 43. Make a review video for that. So far I've done almost 100 rounds through both mags. I've had one issue, but I think that was the ammo. It was a fail to feed. I used that Perfecta ammo, which is not the greatest. So I'm going to continue to use it anyway. That way I can show some consistency with the ammo. It's cheap, 50 rounds, like under $10. So. Start Abe off on the SR22 pistol. My Ruger 1022 that I've done a whole bunch of shit to. Move him up to, I think I'm going to take I'm taking my 43. I think I'm going to take my 34. That way he'll get a little less recoil. Plus it'll have better sights than my Glock 19. Let him shoot the AR with the red dot. I'm not going to take the scoped AR out. I want to take that out to Jesse's so I can get 100 yards and sight it in since I changed the muzzle brake on it. My AR with a red dot, I popped a 20 gauge shell at, I'd say, pretty close to 50, 60 feet. 2 for 2. Little 20 gauge shell. Boom. One shot, hit it, put it back up. One shot, hit it again. So that thing is dead nuts. Let him shoot the Mosin Nagant Sporter, the flamethrower, as I call it. That thing will shoot almost a 2.5, 3 foot flame. Let him put some bird shot through the 12 gauge. I haven't shot it since I put the new stock and foregrip on it. Foregrip is just a or a Magpul, and then the stock is the one I got from Ebomey. I didn't put the heat shield on. I'm gonna save that for a better shotgun, and then finish him off with some buckshot and see what he thinks about that. He's a smaller frame dude. I don't want to hurt him, so I want to get everything, you know, where to put the stock, how to hold, how to control his breathing, and so forth and so on. So he's not scared of it. So. It's pretty damn good though. I'm gonna have to rank this an easy 10. Like I said, I'm gonna be getting a couple of 6-packs next time I see it. Hopefully I can get it locally. If not, I don't know the next time I'll be in the city. Probably not this weekend. But it just came out, so I mean it's not like it's a one-time produced thing. So tomorrow's review, like I said, will be the Tractor Therapy. I got a 64-ounce fucking growler of that. When I went up there, I was talking to the lady behind the bar, and I said I want a growler of Tractor Therapy. She asked what size, and I remember saying the smallest size, which I think it was a 32 or 20 something. Oh, you want a 64? Sure. So I'm probably going to be a little fucked tomorrow and probably taking quite a few trips to the restroom. That was the one that I said got all of my motherfucking e-juice all in my motherfucking garage. So that'll be hopefully a good review. I know that when I tried to review that one, it was over a year old, so I've heard nothing but good things about Tractor Therapy. So hopefully the review will be good. I don't have an incident. I haven't touched the growler since I put it in the fridge last Friday, and it's Tuesday now, so. Alright guys, last little bit. If you're in the Oklahoma City area, if you can get Elk Valley, I don't know if they're outside of Oklahoma or not. Probably not, since they're still in a smaller brewery. Pick up a 6-pack. It might be $11, it might be $10. I don't know what you're going to be paying for it, but I paid $11. That was from Bryant Liquor. They got a lot of fucking awesome beers there. Holy shit. Like I mentioned, I've gone to Byron's. They got a good selection there. Steve's, I think, or some shit. I don't know. They got a fucking shit ton of beer there, but a lot of it's nothing that I would drink. They got a lot of Belgian beers there. A lot of domestic beers. They got their wall's gigantic, but they're gonna have 2 or 3 facings for most of their beers, so it's really kind of small. But if you go to Bryant Liquor, they got a lot of awesome beers there. Great prices. Shit, I about bought the whole fucking shelf of them, but I didn't. It was I think it was the cappuccino stout from Lagunitas. I think it was like $4 a bottle. That's the cheapest I've ever seen it. And it's like I think it's a $6.50 or $7.50, one or the other. It's an awesome stout. But the thing is, if I bought a bunch, I'd have to drink it quick because coffee kind of dies in age. So, all right. So, American flag. America, support your police officers, support your troops. You kind of know what I voted, so it wasn't a pick and choose. It was a, pick all what I chose on the box. So you can kind of guess. I own guns. I own lots of guns, quite a few guns. If the government's watching, I own none. I've had a concealed carry license for 9 years now. You can kind of guess where I voted. It wasn't my first choice, wasn't my second choice, wasn't my third choice. So I kind of went with what I was stuck with. I'm not a Trump trained director or whatever, but well, now you know what I voted for. But I was hoping for Rand Paul originally, but oh well. Kind of got off track where I was going with that. Anyway, alright guys, thanks for watching. If you see this, Sunset Saison, Oak Valley Brewing Company, do a lot of good shit. Like I mentioned in yesterday's video, the only beer I've ever had an issue with was the Coffee Nemesis, which I'm actually thinking I should re-review. I believe it's in cans now. Was it in cans? I think it was in cans when I had it. Okay, so that ruins it. I think I'm going to re-review it because I thought it was weak on the coffee. Ebomi thought it was very harsh. Has been 440. If you're watching, comment below what you thought about it. I sent one to 2 other people, or one other person. New York Half Fast Prepper, which he doesn't watch these, I don't believe. Hazman, if you're watching this, comment below what you thought about it. I think I'm going to re-review it, and if it's any different, I'll delete my original video. So, alright guys, easy 10, all day drink. Drink with any food that's not overpowering on flavor. So there you go guys, we'll be seeing you.